And do you know Jaws is always on
They always play.
ITV4?
They always play Jaws, and recently I just saw Jaws at the cinema because I don't know if it was like an anniversary thing or something.
Ooh.
But I just saw Jaws at the cinema with my dad, and it was a beautiful experience. It was good
Right.
because that's always been one of the films that we've kind of like not bonded over, but we've always kind of had like that film
Watched
in
it,
common.
yeah,
We've always
yeah.
watched it together. One of our favourite films, so the fact that it was like an opportunity to see it in the cinema,
Mhm.
and I like that idea. Like any time there's a possibility of seeing something at the cinema, that it's like a classic film
Yeah.
that you love, that you've seen in lots of different types of environments.
Mhm.
The cinema tops it all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the full experience. So.
I remember when just before Trainspotting 2 was coming out, they did Trainspotting in
That's
the
right.
cinema.
That's
and
right.
That was a good one to see in the cinema.
Trainspotting like classic over here though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So probably
Um,
different in other places, but
Aye.
that's that. Other films that are coming out in the cinema are things like The Matrix. They're doing The Matrix, like the original in the cinema.
Oh, are they?
The Matrix. That's like next week, which I've never seen.
Right.
So I'm thinking that's a good way
You've
to
never seen
experience.
any of the Matrix
Nope,
films?
I've got them on Blu-ray over there, but I've just never.
They're
never watched them.
the first one's good.
Yeah. How many is there?
3?
Is there? Right. Okay, that's doable. That's absolutely doable. So I'm going to watch that. And there's things like
The Matrix Reloaded, and then the Matrix Revolutions or Revelations or something like that.
I think it's Apollo 13. Is that a movie?
Mhm.
Apollo 13. I think they're showing that in the cinema as well. So I'd like to see these classic ones because I think that.
Yeah, there's a lot of moon stuff about. There's some moon anniversary this year, I think.
Well, we've just happened to have the thing, mate. The anniversary of the moon landing, innit? 50
That's what
years.
it is. That's what it is.
So-
Aye, there was loads of stuff on the TV and that as well.
Mhm.
Aye.
But there you go. That's fine. You were talking about you're going to see the 1975
Summer sessions.
live. Where is Summer Sessions?
Bella Houston Park.
Bella Houston Park. That's up near Ibrox.
Up at Ibrox, yep.
The other night we were out for the launch gig for Taped Live's debut album, which is available now on Spotify. It's like a gig and stuff over there to see them do their new songs and stuff like that. And I'm going to see my favourite band, Alter Bridge, in December. And I managed to convince my mates that were there with us to go with us. And we're not with us, but we're going to get tickets and we're going to go anyway. And then we're going to see the Foo Fighters in August at Bella Houston
yeah.
Park. And it's like right before my birthday. And I was like, I'm going to do it. I've never been. I know Bella Houston Park's not like a stadium, but it's a big kind of venue, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think that'd be quite good.
It's more kind of like transmitting in it.
Right, I see.
It's more like, it's because it's outside.
Of course.
And, there's like rides and stuff, and there's like, I think there is only one stage though.
Right.
But
Have you ever been to see something there?
Yeah, I went to see Catfish last year, Catfish and the Bottom last year at Bella Houston.
Right.
That was the first time I seen them.
Is that a good venue? Or
Yeah,
good for gigs
it's-
and that sort of thing?
Can get a bit muddy if it's been wet and stuff,
Yeah.
but same as like anywhere that's outside really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good. It's like big.
I'm
It's
thinking
big.
about it. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll do that. Anything else you've been up to recently over the summertime?
No, not really.
When we were at that gig the other night, it was funny. We were standing at the bar, right? And we were just ordering a drink, whatever, and we were talking to the girl working behind the bar, right? She had like red hair and she had like, short red hair, and she was nice and stuff. And for some reason, we looked trustworthy. She's like, guys, I'm gonna go and get something. Can you just watch the bar for 2 seconds? Make sure no one steals it. So we're like, of course, no bother. So she goes and gets something, and it's me, my mate Fraser, and my mate Jack. We're standing there, and we're thinking we should totally just like do a still game when they lock Bobby out the pub, and they all go to Bobby, and they all have like a free drink. I was like, we should do that, but with this girl, but we didn't know her name. Didn't know her name. How would we? So we started thinking, right, what's her name going to be? So we started thinking, right, okay, red hair, short hair. What does that give off? So we started thinking names and stuff, and I was thinking Cleo, maybe. My mate said Chloe. Don't know why we got the 2 C's. Someone else said Anna. And we were like, right, okay, we'll just ask her. So she came back. We went, sorry, pardon me. What's your name?
Oh no, it's gonna be something weird. Isn't
She's like, why? And I said, oh, we were going to toast to you because you left, and we were watching the bar, and it was really not cool. And she goes, all right, well, what did you guess then? And I said Cleo and Chloe and Anna. And she goes, oh, Anna's kind of close. So we're like, oh right, so there's just 3 really tall people at this gig shouting at this poor girl names that start with A. She's like, Amy, Alicia, screaming at her. She's like, you'll never get it. So this went on for a good 5 minutes or something. That's a considerable amount of time to be shouting at somebody. And I was just like, oh, I don't know, Annalicia, Alapisha. And she just goes, Ailish.
Ailish. I was going to say Ailish. I knew it.
Ailish.
I knew it.
So shout out to you, Ailish, if you're out there watching. Thanks for being a lovely waiter the other night. No waiter.
Yeah, she's there.
Where's your bartender? Let's get talking about some movies, shall we?
Yeah.
What have we been watching this summer at the movies?
Okay, there's been a few.
It's been a
few.
massive year,
Do you want to talk about the one that I haven't seen?
which is Toy Story 4.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah.
you don't need to tell me about it, but just.
Are you going to watch it? Are you going to see it? You got
Yeah,
to.
I have
You've got
to. I have to. I just missed it in the cinema. It's only on like early now because it's like.
I was going to say, probably it's still in, but it's probably going to be the earlier showings or the
Uh-huh.
really late showings and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a triumph. It was an absolute triumph.
Mhm.
It's you can't beat a bit of Toy Story. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's like any other Toy Story with some new characters, with some new jokes. But you've got Tom Hanks stealing the show, and you've got Tim Allen as Buzz, and this massive casting.
Keanu Reeves.
You know, you forget Keanu Reeves is Duke Kaboom. His name is.
Yeah.
Who's very funny. But I think Toy Story is Toy Story, and you look at it as its own thing,
Mhm.
and you forget how big of a cast it is. And you forget all these stars that just like either got started there or have done some of their best work there.
Mhm.
It's got to be one of the best series of all time. And people have said like the trilogy is like a perfect trilogy, and I'd probably agree with that. But then they went and added a fourth one, and I mean it's great.
Mhm.
It doesn't ruin it or anything. But you never hear like, oh, it's a perfect quadrilogy. Do you know what I mean? So
Could be. This could be it.
This
First-
could be it.
First thing.
starting the trend. Well, it started lots of trends into Toy Story, so hopefully
Yeah.
that's. But I totally recommend it. It's really funny and stuff.
Yeah. No, I did want to see it. I never got the chance. And then, yeah, it's like I work to cinema. It's on like in the mornings now.
For kids showing
When
and
I'm
stuff.
up in the morning, do you know what I mean?
No, I know.
So yeah, you rate it.
Rate it 8.5.
8.5.
Very high.
Where do you say it sits in within the rest of the Toy
I've not
Story?
seen 2 and 3 in years since I watched them. Because Toy Story 3 made me cry and I never watched that again because I didn't want to cry. And I love the first one, obviously. It's up there. I mean, I need to rewatch them again. I know you like the second one the best.
Yeah, I think the second one's my favourite. Yeah.
So I don't know where I'd rank it. It's definitely up there.
But I've also not seen like the third one in a long
Mm.
time. I've only seen that once or twice. But whereas I've seen the first two like
All the time.
hundreds of times.
Yeah. Well, I've seen the second one not very many times, but I had it on video when I was younger, so I'd watch it all the time when I was younger.
Mhm.
So it's one of those ones where if I put it on, I'd be like, oh my god, I remember this.
Remember it? Yeah.
It's like when I watched High School Musical 3 for that podcast we did, and I was like, oh my god.
I think High School Musical 3 is it's probably my favourite one now, or one of.
It's almost a perfect
It's
movie.
like it's went up for
Yeah.
me. I didn't rate it very much, but now it's like.
Yeah. My sister and I did a wee try not to sing along to Disney Channel songs video when we were on holiday. And I thought it was going to do like loads and loads of views, but not many who watched it, which is fine. But we were doing this like, it was just all Disney Channel songs from the 2000s.
Mhm.
And I was thinking, oh well, if they're doing a High School Musical 2 songs, I'm immediately broke.
Mhm.
And the first High School Musical one to come on was Bop to the Top, which is obviously in the first one. And I was like nearly gone in that one. I just can't pick a favourite. I
Nah.
just love the Bop.
I know.
Loads of Hannah Montana and stuff. It was my kryptonite. So yeah, Toy Story 4 is a big success and I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. Let's talk about the one that we've literally just seen.
I was gonna say yes. Same sort of animation, basically.
Same sort of animation, Disney / Pixar.
Yeah. It's
We're
not Pixar though.
Nah, this one is just Disney. We're just literally a couple of hours out from seeing the Lion King remake from this year. A lot of uproar that was caused, no pun intended. Twice I've made that joke today. Unintentionally, I promise. Lots of people talking about why they're remaking the Lion King. The Lion King is one of the greatest movies of all time, and I agree. And when I saw it, I was like, why are they remaking it? But the fact that we've not really talked about it that much. We just kind of said we liked it and stuff. The fact that it's almost absolutely identical is a good thing in my opinion.
Well, yeah, I've seen lots of people talking about it, saying, "Oh, it's just a shot for shot, the exact same."
Is it shot
And
for shot?
I think a lot of it is, yeah. But
Wow.
do you know, it's been so long since I've actually watched the original that I couldn't. When I was sitting watching it, I wasn't thinking, "Oh my god, that's exactly the same." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was different. It didn't look the same. like,
Absolutely.
it was different, and I watched a interview with Jon Favreau, who directed it.
Yeah.
And it was one of those Vanity Fair things where they break down the opening scene. Have you ever seen that? Directors do that. They
Yeah,
break
yeah.
down the opening scene. So he was talking about it, and he was saying how he decided that he was going to do it was he got a list when he first went to make the film, and he thought about the original film without watching it. He just thought about like 7 or 8 of the like most iconic bits
Right, okay.
from the first film, and those were the bits that he like made sure were the exact same.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if he changed it, do you know what I mean? People would go even more mental.
That's what I was going to say. People would have been raging.
So, it's not like like, was it you that was talking about the Jungle Book earlier?
Mm.
It's not like the Jungle Book where there is already so many, like, different adaptations of the Jungle Book already.
Yeah.
And the Disney one is obviously iconic, but it wasn't like you had to redo it exactly. But we're with this one, it is more like that. It is more.
More of its own thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I agree. And I like the fact that it did look totally different. Like, you knew you're watching The Lion King, but it's not as if you're watching that film.
Yeah.
You could still go and watch the original Lion King and feel like you're watching something different.
Exactly.
Because this felt new.
Uh-huh.
It felt as if, like, oh my god, we just discovered 4K or something, and like everything's. And the animation is just unbelievable.
Some of it just looks. But you know that way where you watch something and even if it's meant to look real, you're like, you can kind of still tell. There was parts of that where I was like, just look.
Absolutely. Because remember when we saw the video behind the scenes of the Jungle Book of like the young kid running about and it's just like blue everywhere. It's like blue, not blue the character, blue the colour.
Blue.
Like of like blocks and stuff, and it's just like that's been turned into rocks and trees and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're watching the film, you don't, obviously you know that, but it's not that you're going, this, I mean, CGI is great. Films as good as that, like The Lion King and The Jungle Book, you probably you do believe like he's just jumping through the trees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And what I talk about a star-studded cast, holy god.
I know.
I forgot Beyonce was playing Nala
I know.
until she started singing. I was, oh yeah, there's Beyonce.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, I forgot it was him as well. Eric Andre. Oh, Seth Rogen, right? Playing Pumbaa.
Yep.
I wish Seth Rogen had not done any other film in his life because Pumbaa is the most perfect role for him ever.
Oh, the laugh, everything, it just all
Works so well.
And Billy Eichner, I think it is Timon.
He was very funny.
They were both, they were funny.
Very, very funny.
Yeah, that was good. That's another thing as well, where that thing's so, that duo is so iconic.
Absolutely. They had to get that right with the songs and stuff like that.
Yeah. But they did that. Oh, one thing. Yeah, can you feel the love today? Like,
Is that new?
It was in the no. Can you feel the love tonight's from the original, but it was during the day.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I knew there was something off about it. That's why
It's
I was
like,
watching.
what? Can you feel the love today? They weren't singing today, but it was set during the day. It's like, why are you saying tonight? The sun's out.
Did they say tonight? I didn't even notice.
They
I
said
thought
tonight.
oh, I don't know then. Maybe it was dusk time. Or it was first thing in the morning.
No. What? Can you feel the love this morning?
No, I know, but what I'm saying is at the time they were filming, I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know.
At the time they didn't film it.
At the time that the crew was out filming, I don't know.
The
I didn't make the
crew
film.
wasn't out filming. It was all animated.
So, don't ruin my dreams, because I'm just going to tweet that out, just make sure that people know that we're live. Yeah, but I loved it. I really enjoyed my time.
Is that one person watching you?
What do you mean? Ah, yeah, it must be. Yeah. One person watching will be me. Yeah, I'm just keeping this open because people can watch it on demand and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be right now, but just in case someone says something or I say something. I had a great afternoon watching it, or late afternoon, because you go to the cinema. I said this to you earlier on. You know, you're just going to the cinema. You're ready to see a new film. You're sitting there. You're all into it and stuff, and like you're holding on to the arms of the chairs and you're getting all excited and stuff, and you don't know what's going to happen. Whereas this one, because it was so like. It's like going to see a film again because you know what's going to happen and you're so comfortable watching it. You can just, it's like taking the afternoon off.
Yeah.
Just sitting there chilling.
It was good. I like it. Yeah. You can't nothing. You can't complain. Do you know what I mean? It's the Lion King. And you went. What did you expect to see?
Absolutely. I know people are kind of going, oh yeah, it was good, but it wasn't as good as the original. But I don't know if that was the point. It's the original, just revamped a wee bit.
Yeah. Pretty much.
You know what I mean? As you say, shot for shot, it's just ridiculous. So, I really liked it, and oh my god, how can we forget to talk about Mufasa's voice?
Oh,
James Earl Jones.
that man.
As soon as he started speaking, I was just smiling. Like, if you had a voice like that, man, I don't know.
What's his name? Chiwetel Ejiofor? Is that his name?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
that his name?
the guy that played Scar. He did the voice
He was
of
good.
Scar.
I actually thought it was Idris Elba at one point. I thought he sounded a bit like Idris Elba.
No, he plays Shere Khan and...
Yeah. Jungle Book.
Was it? Is that what you...
He was in one of them.
Yeah.
Something like that anyway. I don't know, he's just got a good voice, that's why I thought that. He's in Hobbs and Shaw that's coming up soon. I can't wait for. However, I've still not seen all the Fast films. I was thinking about watching them all, but I don't think it matters.
No, for this one I don't think so. I
Any
feel
rock
like
film?
This one, yeah. I feel this one is like a separate from the
Yeah.
the rest of the Fast and Furious films.
Any
Connected in some way, but
any rock film, any Jason Statham film is going to be a good laugh. Do you know what I mean?
of course.
You just can't take it seriously.
action-packed.
And Roman Reigns is in it.
Is he?
I played The Rock's cousin, and he is The Rock's cousin in real life, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Joe, his name is in real life. Joe and the Wacky. Right. What's this?
Nice. Nice.
So what are we talking about today? So yeah, Lion King out of 10. Give it a rating.
Out of 10, 8.
I gave it an 8. 8.5, yeah.
8.5,
Because I mean,
something like that,
exactly. I mean, I was sitting there thinking, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing. If anything, it's better because it looks better, but it's just not obviously got
Yeah.
a sentimental feel to it as
Yeah,
Lion King
yeah,
does.
yeah.
I was going to say this to you as well. You know, you get like certain soundtracks and stuff, and like certain songs, movie quotes, that sort of thing, that kind of give you kind of like goosebumps, chills, butterflies, that sort of thing. Is there such a thing, do you think, as Disney magic? Because when you're watching a film like The Lion King today, it's so obvious it's a Disney film. Oh, I know we know it's a Disney film and we know The Lion King and stuff, but just the way it looks and it sounds, it's like perfect. You know what I mean? And it's only Disney you get that with, I think.
Yeah.
There's like a Disney sound, like the wee background music and even the songs themselves. Like that's just so good.
I kind of get. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. I think this is like a new generation almost. You know
Yeah.
what I mean, like, so we grew up with the Lion King, but the kids now are growing up with this Lion King.
Yeah,
And then
lots of kids there today.
yeah, I know. I felt a bit weird walking in. I didn't expect it to be so busy.
Sunday afternoon.
Walked in like,
Also, the girl in front of us, I don't know if you noticed this, but I think she was seeing it for the first time. Because when Mufasa, spoiler, when Mufasa falls down into the herd of
yeah.
wherever they are, she was like, like looking at her mum, going, "Oh my god," crying and stuff. And then like when things were happening to Scar and stuff, she was like clapping and all that stuff.
Yeah, there was people like getting right into it. People were like
Clapping,
clapping. I was like,
gasping and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
As if they've never seen The Lion King before.
I know. There was people gasping at stuff that had already happened in the film, and then they talked about it later.
That's
And
right.
she was like, "It's like you seen that happen?"
I think I just laughed at that point.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why are you getting surprised about that now? But I just thought that was just fascinating. But then, like, I'm like that, you know, like, going to see classic films, as I was talking about The Matrix, you know, we're going to see that next week, I think, and I've never seen it before.
Oh, I think
But
you'll enjoy it.
Other folk in the cinema will have seen it. You know, the only people who are going to those films are folk who really like the film or who have never seen it. So they're probably going, "Oh, I know this quote coming up and stuff." When we saw Jaws, I was like quoting it word for word, and there was folk going, this girl sitting beside me, like talking about the film and getting their own theories about it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's Jaws.
Do you have to be an unlimited member now?
No.
No, you don't.
You should come. It's good. It's a good experience because it's so different. Because
Yeah.
you see all these films in the cinema, and I'm not saying they all look the same, but they all look so good these days. It's kind of nice to see older films like that. Totally
In the
different.
cinema. Matrix would be a good one as well.
With the sound and stuff, I think it would be good.
Yeah.
Because I saw A Clockwork Orange in the cinema this year.
Oh,
I'd never seen it before.
never.
And it, with that music and stuff, it was like, holy god, I really enjoyed it. I never thought I would. It's not a type of film really disturbing and being weird for no reason, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Speaking of being weird for no reason, I saw a film this summer, called Midsummer.
Oh.
see it?
Yeah. No, I didn't see it.
Florence Pugh,
Yes.
the girl who plays Paige in Fighting with My Family. You see that? You saw Fighting with My Family?
No.
It was Mason that saw Fighting with My Family. Florence Pugh, she's really good. She's like a new
Yeah.
up and coming actress, I guess. And this film, Midsummer. So I just thought it was going to be another one of those sort of horror films. It's the makers of Hereditary,
Hereditary.
which you didn't like.
No.
Everyone said it was great, and you were like, no, it wasn't good.
Nah, it was boring. But I, someone that I know that did not like it, like me, had watched it again and said, "Oh no, it was okay." They had enjoyed it more the second
Right.
time. But I feel like if you're going to enjoy a horror, it's going to be in the cinema. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you're talking about with the sound, everything, it's all heightened,
Full experience.
full experience. And I wasn't scared at all by it or anything. I was just bored.
Just
by
wasn't
it.
your
I just
thing.
didn't like it. But I seen what the guy was trying to do. Like I
Yeah.
could see what he was trying to do. Because the story was good and stuff. But I thought this one looked marginally better. But I just never got to see it.
This film is absolutely brilliant. This
Really?
Midsummer film, but it's absolutely mental.
Mm,
And I wasn't expecting mental. I was expecting kind of weird and scary.
mm.
And it's just it's the weirdest, one of the weirdest films I've ever seen in my life. Up there with what's that film I saw with the guy with the weird face? Killing of a Sacred Deer or something it's called, and it's like about what's the guy's name? Colin Farrell, Irish actor.
Yeah.
Guy from In Bruges.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. And Nicole Kidman. And it's like a really, really weird film. It's about like this guy is obsessed with his family, trying to kill Colin Farrell's family and stuff. It's really weird.
Mm.
And up until this point, I'd say that's the weirdest film I've ever seen. But this one, Midsummer, like it's got a really sort of simple kind of premise and stuff. And the characters and the actors are all doing their jobs absolutely perfectly. It's just the vibe of the film is so weird.
Yeah.
Starts off really, really dark, really serious, and you're like, oh my god, I didn't expect this at all. And something really bad happens to Florence Pugh's character and her family. And she's like, I need to get away from everything, I need to clear my head. And one of her mates is like saying, I'll come back to my home country, we're having this festival this summer and you'll really enjoy it. You get to put on these lovely dresses and you get to do these fancy dances and eat all this food. Total different lifestyle change, there's no signal or Wi-Fi, just chill. And they go, yeah, sure, there's like a group of friends and stuff, and all this weird shit just happens, and it's mental.
Yeah.
I loved it. But like, I was laughing a lot, I found a lot of it funny. I don't know if I was supposed to find it funny. I was just laughing at how mental it was.
Mm-hmm.
So, I highly recommend it, because it was a great, it was 2.5 hours long, and it went by like that.
Really?
Yeah, so, I'd watch it again, even, so.
Do you know, like, there was one time recently when I was at the cinema, and it was kind of between that and Lion King. It was between like all the films that were out. Basically, there was one on, like one of each on at that time that
Yeah.
I had went, and I couldn't decide. And then I had seen that, and I was like, "But you know what? That's not going to be out for much longer. I should just
Yeah.
probably go and see that."
I think it's one of those ones that will be on Netflix really soon, I think. They always get type of films like that, like on Netflix, so.
Or Now TV.
No, Now TV, yeah.
Something
So
like that.
check that one out if you can when it comes out there.
Yeah, you should
Um,
watch Hereditary though. Let me know what you think.
Yes. Again, I've always said to myself I'm not a horror movie fan, but see when I watch them, I actually
It's
don't mind them.
weird. Yeah.
I think they're alright.
Yeah, I like them if they're like good. Do you know what I mean? If it like you watch it because you want to be scared. Do you know what I mean?
You want a bit of effort.
And I don't mean just a wee like jump scare. I
Yeah,
mean, like,
yeah,
you
yeah.
see if you get like freaked out by it.
It's the scariest film you've ever seen.
I don't know.
You don't get scared very easily.
Not like jump scare. I'll
Jump,
be like
yeah,
that.
they can get anybody,
But,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll come back to you. Come back
Yeah.
to you for that one.
I always say The Shining is the scariest one I've ever seen.
Never seen it.
Just because it kind of messes with your head a wee bit,
Mm,
and the wee girls and stuff.
yeah.
But again, like films you see, like gory films or whatever, like they've never really got to me in like a sort of scary way.
Started watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or the original.
I like
one.
that film a lot, actually.
I only got like an hour in. a bit in.
1974 or something.
Yeah, I only got an hour in or something, but I was laughing because it's
Aye,
dated
it's
now,
dated,
but
yeah, I like it a lot.
I was
actually.
laughing because it was banned, and like when I was watching
Yes.
it, I was thinking about how it got banned, and I was like, what? How is that? Like that got banned now? If that got banned now, you'd be like,
Why?
do you know what I mean?
Might check that one out again actually, because I really enjoyed it when I watched it.
Yeah, but that time that was at the cinema, and it was between a few. The other film that it was between was Stuber.
Stuber. I wanted to go see this film because obviously Dave Bautista's in it, and I'm any wrestler I'm going to support.
Yep.
But I like Dave himself, like just through interviews and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I just like him. He loves the wrestling business. He's so passionate about movies and just being successful. He just wants to do well and make money and just do it well.
Yeah.
He's like, all he talks about in interviews is earning credibility from his peers and all that. And I just love him. I was never a fan of him as a wrestler, but then like now as I'm older looking back, you can appreciate stuff he's done and stuff. And then he had his last match in April there.
Yeah.
At WrestleMania, and like I love his theme song and his entrance and stuff. I was like, I'm so happy
He
he's there.
was.
Yeah, he was. But like you're never supposed to win your last match.
Yeah.
You're supposed to lose in the way out. It's just like sort of unwritten rule. So I knew like I was happy to see him and stuff. He did a good job. Like he entertained us, and that's him. Career's over, and now he's like one of the biggest stars. People are coming to him for movies. Yeah, I think he's absolutely. There's an argument to say he's the standout or one of the standout characters in the past couple of phases of the MCU.
Yeah.
Drax, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so unexpectedly good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
automatically remember him, even in things like Endgame. Like you go,
Funny.
he was good in that film. So I'm happy for him. So then when wee films like this come out, right? This reminds me of another film that came out last year called Hotel Artemis, and it was him along with Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
And it was all right, but I'd be lying to say I really enjoyed it. I thought, oh, it was all right, it wasn't great, but I was like, I'm happy to go see it. So I was expecting that from this one, and I just had a great time with this film.
So funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
When I say this, I mean Stuber.
Stuber. Yeah, as soon as I bought the tickets for it, we were heading up, and I was like that. Oh no, I've made the wrong decision. I'm never going to see this.
So what was the deciding factor? Just you wanted a comedy or?
Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we couldn't decide. We originally hadn't. Like that wasn't in our choices. And it was between like Spider-Man, Far From Home, Far From Home, Lion King, something else. I can't remember. Annabelle maybe.
And oh yeah, it's out.
It was like between those three, and then I seen Stuber, and I went, "Oh, why don't we just go and see that?" Because and yeah, for the same reason, I like Batista and the other guy, Kumail Nanjiani.
Ninjani? Yeah, Ninjani, yeah.
Something like that.
He was funny.
I thought he's quite funny. I've seen him in some other things before, and I thought it would be one of those. It could be like, it could be awful, or it could be really funny. But either way, I probably will be laughing.
Yeah. If it's
But it
bad,
was really funny.
if it's bad, you still laugh because you appreciate the effort.
But I thought it was funny. I thought it was
really enjoyed
hilarious.
I mean, it's not great by any means, but
No.
it's really funny. Like just some stuff like.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah.
Stupid humour, yeah. And it's your typical buddy cop comedy, well, low budget, it's independent, but you go into it and you just, if that's what you're wanting, like,
Yeah.
it's so funny, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Had a great time watching it. I like the story as well, like, you never see one with an Uber driver or just a taxi driver
Yeah.
that kind of gets involved and tries to save the day and stuff, but,
Yeah.
yeah, I really enjoyed it. He's really funny, like, what's his name?
Kumail Nanjiani or
Kumail.
something like that.
He was kind of funny. But,
Yeah.
yeah, what they were really funny about that for some reason, like yeah, they go to the door of a party or something, or the murder. Oh wait, am I getting mixed up with another film? I don't know if I'm getting mixed up with another film, but they go to the door of something, and someone comes to the peephole or the window, and like they put their face right up against the window, and it was like unnecessary, like they'd done it, but I just found it hilarious because their face was all like that, like really up against the window and stuff. Wee things like that I found really funny. Do you know another film that I found really funny? Aladdin.
Never seen
It
it.
came out this summer with Will Smith, of course. And
Another
it wasn't going-
remake.
Another, yeah, and they did Dumbo this year as well.
I know.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know.
So many remakes. Is there not another one coming out?
Probably.
I don't know. But Aladdin, right? Everyone was saying Will Smith is a genie. I'm not going to see that, and he absolutely makes it.
Yeah, I
The
heard
best
that
part
he's
of
the
the film.
best part about it, to be fair.
It's just Will Smith, but I mean, like his songs are great, and I don't know, like you see the genie out, like in the distance, and he's just going, "I just want to go home, man." But he says it like Will Smith. It's just funny. I don't know. It's good. Before we move on to our main event, which will be Spider-Man, Rocket Man. You saw
Yeah.
Rocket Man. What did you
Yeah.
think? I guess I was kind of May. It was a spring film. But
You-
we'll love it.
You weren't too.
I thought it was good. It was alright.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it. I went to see it in our wee special cinema, the Grosvenor.
The Grosvenor. Shout out to the Grosvenor.
The Grove. I went there, yeah, and it was nice. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I thought he was very good. Talent.
He was very good.
Edgerton was very good. Who else?
What's his name?
Richard
Fucking
Madden.
Richard Madden. Very good.
Richard Madden and.
Very good.
Oh, that was the other thing. I don't know. Elton John, seen Elton John, and then I'd been listening to his music, and then I was looking at stuff, and I had heard before, but I'd forgotten that he was in Kingsman, the second Kingsman.
Elton
And so,
John?
So I went and watched the second Kingsman,
Right.
and oh my god, he is the funniest thing in the second Kingsman
Does he not
film.
play Elton John?
He's Elton John.
Yeah, I remember Aaron talking to him.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's funny that
so
he's in it,
funny.
and that's Taron Egerton's film, isn't it?
Yeah. And then it's produced by the guy that directed it, I think.
Wow. See, I've been
Rocketman was
told
produced by
for
some
months,
company.
maybe years, that Kingsman is right up my street. So I've never seen it, so maybe
You've never seen them?
Maybe I should check it
The
out.
first one's good. Second one's alright, but Elton John is the best thing in the second one.
The third one's coming out soon as well.
The King's Man. Or
King's Man, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. Yeah. And also, I forgot how many good tunes that Elton John has.
Yeah.
Loads of good songs.
Yep.
What's your favourite Elton John song?
I guess that's why they call it the blues.
Good one. I like I'm Still Standing, probably the best one.
Good
Or,
one.
I mean, Tiny Dancer.
Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
The only entertainment you'll get here on the Goodwood podcast. Yes, what are any other
Welcome.
big films this year? One more before we got on to Spider-Man. Booksmart. Did you see it?
Heard good things though.
Holy God, it was hilarious. I just didn't fancy it at all.
Mhm.
Didn't look like, I just thought it was going to be, I mean, you get these films all the time. I don't mean anything bad by it, but you just get them all the time and they're all right.
Yeah.
You watch them. They're nothing special. So that's why I wasn't fussed, because I know I'll either see it on TV, ITV4,
Yeah.
or something like that in a year, and that'll be fine. I'll
Uh-huh.
watch it and I'll get an opinion on it. But it was so funny. Like, shockingly funny.
Yeah.
And really good, coming of age, and like,
Mhm.
relevant. I don't know, it's really good. You'd
I
love
did
it.
hear lots of good things about it.
So funny,
I
man.
might watch that tonight.
There's a scene in a taxi. They're in a taxi, and so one of the characters is a lesbian, right? And she's like, I'm gonna go meet this girl at this party, and they're talking. So what if you have sex with this girl and you look on porn, lesbian porn, and they put earphones into the thing and they're like watching it in the back of the seat of the car and stuff, and then like for some reason like the earphone comes out and in the taxi and it's just the audio and it goes on for a good like 25 seconds and the driver's like, and it's just his face, and it's just it was one of the funniest. I've never been that uncomfortable when I saw him before.
Really?
So if you watch the film, look out for that film, that scene, and let me know.
I will.
So funny. The reason I told you it without spoiling it is because I can't do it justice. You need to just watch it. It's so funny. Right, let's talk about Spider-Man. One of the biggest films of the year, undoubtedly.
Definitely, yeah.
Is it the first film since Endgame? Yeah, first Marvel film, follow-up from Endgame.
Yeah.
Because the last podcast we did was about Endgame, and we both just absolutely adored that film.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find essentially the follow-up, and essentially the follow-up to Spider-Man Homecoming that came out 2 years ago?
Yeah.
This is Far From Home.
Uh,
It's a good one, isn't it?
yeah. The more I had time to think about it, the more I was like, that was so good.
Yeah.
Just wrapped everything up nicely. Nice wee end to phase 3.
Phase 3.
A nice wee end to phase 3. Yeah, like tied it up in a nice wee ribbon, I think. And was, I think I enjoyed it more than Homecoming. I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw Homecoming. I saw Homecoming twice, and I went twice in cinema, once on the plane. So I've seen it 3 times in my life, and I'm at the point now where I love it, and it's now no longer a Spider-Man film. It's like an Avengers film to me, and I hold it quite high because Michael Keaton's in it as well, and I think he's amazing.
Yeah.
However, Jake Gyllenhaal's in this one,
Yes.
who is equally amazing, and
Jake Gyllenhaal handsome.
oh jeez, oh you're right. I'm sitting there thinking like it's really silly, this one, like really daft.
Oh,
the
yeah.
jokes and stuff. And I was thinking at one point I was thinking, is this too daft? Are they trying to be too funny? And it maybe hindered it a wee bit for me.
Really.
But other than that,
I
thought
like
it
the
was
comedy.
perfect.
I like that. To me, that's what Spider-Man is. Like Spider-Man's the.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The funny, like.
superhero.
And that's
Cool.
where the Andrew Garfield ones suffered. I think.
I
because
agree.
They weren't funny. It was
He's
all
just
so
not as
serious.
he's not as like funnily charming as Tobey Maguire or even Tom Holland.
Yeah, but I think that's why Tom Holland's so good. Tom Holland's just the right age.
Yeah.
And
He's very good.
He is just good. And he's doing it like always on stunts and well, not always on stunts, but a lot of it
Yeah,
on
the
stunts
majority
and
and
stuff. And yeah, I think he loves it. I feel like with anyone that's played Spider-Man before, they all love it as well. But I feel like he's just, I don't know, it's just the right mix of things this version has, and I enjoyed that film. And I do get what you were saying about it being maybe too far, but I was also thinking not too far, but maybe too OTT or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking, remember it's like 5 years in the future.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
As well. So I was kind of thinking about that as well. And
Yeah, it's very good. I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it or anything. I just thought maybe sometimes I was like, right, we've had enough of that same joke. I think he could easily be the best Spider-Man, or my favourite Spider-Man anyway. Tom Holland, he's very, very funny. I like Zendaya as MJ.
Yeah.
And do you know what I love? I love his relationship with Happy Hogan, Jon Favreau, because Happy's relationship with Tony Stark was so prevalent, and now that's no longer a thing. So he's like putting all of his sort of energy and his effort into building up Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And it's this beautiful sort of like, not even brother sort of relationship or son, and it's like kind of like a cool uncle.
Yeah.
Kinda. There's always like getting in trouble. The nephew's getting in trouble, and the uncle's just trying to make sure he's all right.
Yeah.
And the stuff between him and Aunt May was hilarious.
So funny. She's good as well, Marissa.
She's very funny. Yeah, she was really good.
Yeah. No. I liked the film. I liked Zendaya as well. All the kids were pretty good. All the kind of his school pals and that they were all funny.
I know, like you're kind of not supposed to feel comfortable and like nice about Peter's relationship with MJ. You kind of meant to feel awkward, but I really did feel awkward during it. I don't know if I felt the right kind of awkward.
Right.
There was something missing, I think, and I kind of know what I meant to feel like because of all these films that we've seen before. But there's something about it I didn't really click with. Maybe it was just me. Maybe I was just in a different mood or whatever. But I was really awkward by it. And I was like, oh, that doesn't seem right.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was, it was strange when I was watching, like their scenes together. It was like making me feel like I don't know.
You feel awful.
Like when you're in school and you like when you fancy someone in school, do you know what I mean? And you're like,
yeah,
you don't know what to do. That's like what it reminded me of, and I was like, I get that.
We're not too far away from that. We're 4 years out of school, aren't we? 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's like I get that. I know what that feeling is, and I can't imagine like having everything else. Do you know what I mean?
Everything else is going on in his life.
Like yeah,
In fact,
exactly.
Yeah.
But no, the CGI as well.
Ridiculous. So what did you make of Jake Gyllenhaal's character, Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio. I mean, if you read the comics, you would have you would know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would.
I didn't know. That's the thing. I knew something was up when he was like giving him the sunglasses and stuff. Like I knew something was up. I knew that wasn't that. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
Yeah. No, Marvel did a good job of like trying to make us think otherwise, though.
Well, they're essentially the best these days because like every film that came out.
Yeah, everything comes out now and it's like, oh wait, what? Didn't think that was going to happen. Didn't think that was going to happen.
Loads of like shocks and stuff in all the films.
Yes. Oh, that wee bit at the end, the credit scene.
Let's talk about that.
Yep.
They will cover that up.
Oh, yeah.
There's ways to go around it, but it was shocking. Like I pure got goosebumps when I heard it. It was a pure like, oh my god, like a jump even.
And even better to hear it from
Jake Gyllenhaal.
No. J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the thing, mate. The bit before.
I was.
What are you talking about?
The bit where J. Jonah Jameson comes up on the
J.K. Simmons.
Aye. He's back.
That's what I'm saying, but the thing may not say it. Does Jake Gyllenhaal not say it's Peter Parker?
Yeah, but I was talking about the fact that J.K. Simmons was back as J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, he's great, isn't he, J.K. Simmons?
Oh, see when it came up, I was like that. Oh, yes.
Hello to Emil who's watching.
Hey, Emil.
Hey, Emil. You're right, yeah, because it's such a cool moment because he's such an iconic character.
Yeah.
From those original films.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like all in the same universe. It's lovely.
Yeah, I like that. That was a nice wee Easter egg.
Yes.
I thought. And then, did you stay for the one after?
Absolutely, that's the confusing one.
Right. Phase 4 is going to be fun. All that
Let's
stuff
talk about that in a
they
second.
add,
Let's
yeah.
talk about that in a second. But Sam Jackson, so what he's saying is he was never there the whole time. He's always been up there in some mad planet.
Oh,
You know
is
what I
that
mean?
what you took
That's
from
what
it?
I took from it. I could be wrong.
I took from it that he was, because that was ages ago.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
could
yeah.
never have been there. That guy.
Yeah, because he's with the mad weird characters. What are they called? Not Korgs. What are they called?
Almost no.
The really funny characters from Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, what they called? Emil, help us.
Emil, what are they called from the end of Spider-Man? know. It's right on the tip of my tongue. It doesn't matter, it's fine.
Captain Marvel, like the bad guys in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Skrulls.
Skrulls, that's it. That's the exact word we're looking for. Captain Marvel's great, by the way. That's like top 5 of the year so far.
Yeah, Captain Marvel was good. I enjoyed that.
But that's not summer, so it's not allowed here. So yeah, Phase 4 was announced at Comic Con. Me and my sister did a video about it on YouTube. It was really interesting to see all those films that are coming up, because a lot of them are like so obvious, and a lot of them are so random.
Yeah.
The one that gets me the most is the Shang-Chi one.
Shang-Chi.
The one that we've never heard of.
Yeah.
However, apparently there's links in every other film to this film.
Yeah.
Very subtle links in all 23 other films.
Yeah.
So things like that I should love.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be good. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. Is the Ten Rings not the people that kidnapped Tony Stark?
I don't know. I'd be lying to
in
say.
the first Iron Man.
Could be.
I think so.
Could be. That's a good film too, the first Iron Man.
Is it? Yeah, I think it is the Ten Rings. I don't know. And the Mandarin's in it.
Yes, he is in that one.
But he was already in. I don't get that.
We're going to need to just wait and see, I guess.
Because the
so many
Mandarin
things-
was already in Iron Man 3.
Yeah. So what other films from that Phase 4 are you most looking forward to?
Fantastic Four. Hopefully they do a good Fantastic Four.
They've got 2.
I don't think that's Phase 4 though. I think that's after.
Phase 5, and so's Guardians 3. That's Phase 5.
Is it?
It's not not the ones they announced anyway. Maybe it will be in Phase
No,
4,
no,
but
no. Sorry. See, you know that poster thing, and it had the Phase 4 and it had all the stuff on it. Guardians 3 wasn't on it. Captain Marvel 2 wasn't on it. Black Panther 2 wasn't on it. But they're all coming out
Yeah.
like, in the next couple of years.
whenever that is.
They are all part of Phase 3.
Right.
Blade.
Where did that come from?
I know, Big Mahershala.
But he's a very good actor.
Yeah.
He'll be really good in that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Winter Soldier and the Falcon. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Because I like both those guys, especially
Yep.
the Falcon. I love Anthony Mackie. I think he's great.
WandaVision.
One Division, Mental. I like Elizabeth
Doctor
Olsen.
Strange 2. First horror from the MCU.
That's going to be Mental. And Thor 4
Thor God and Thunder.
looks brilliant. Loving
Yeah,
Thunder.
loving
Maybe
Thunder.
directed by Taika Waititi.
Taika
again,
Waititi.
who is hilarious and bonkers.
Yeah. Marvel have just teed it up perfectly.
I love
they're just raking in the money for the next 5 years.
I love Taika Waititi in Endgame. He's playing Korg when they're playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
And he goes like, Thor, the meeting people are back. And he goes on and
Thor Vodrason
he goes, thank you, Thor.
Thank you, Thor.
So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting...
I watched Ragnarok last week.
How mental is that film?
Good.
It's really good though, isn't it?
Yeah, one of my favourites.
Jeff Goldblum,
Yeah.
brilliant. That's who we need to catch up with, Ian Grieve.
I thought you were going to say Jeff Goldblum.
Well,
I
him too.
never caught up with him in the first place.
Him too, but last time we talked about Ragnarok was with Ian Grieve. We should get him back on the show.
Yes, we should.
See how he's doing, Ian, if
For
you're out there.
Thor Love and Thunder.
Yeah, but that's not till 2021. I don't know if I can wait that long, Ian.
Ah!
But yeah, so any films you've been watching in the house, any TV shows, you started watching Stranger Things?
I started watching Stranger Things, very much enjoying it. I'm just about to start, I'm going to probably end up starting season 3 tonight.
Oh my god.
I know, and then I don't know what I'll do because I'll finish season 3 and then I'll be like, oh well, okay, nothing to watch for a
You should
year
watch Glow. The
now.
wrestling one.
Glamorous Ladies of Wrestling.
Season 3 is coming out soon.
Yeah.
First
I think
season
I
was
should
good.
watch that.
I haven't seen the second one yet.
If you remember from the last time, I'm still watching Prison Break, still making my way through it. What else? I watched the first 2 Annabelle films, but I haven't seen the new one still.
Is that still in the cinema? It is still in the
I think
cinema.
so.
Yeah.
The second one's actually very good.
Right.
That's
Again,
a
I
good
don't know.
horror film. Second Annabelle horror.
What is it? Is it a doll?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it is weird, it's creepy. Yeah, they're good.
Okay, I'll check them out. I on the way home from Gran Canaria, I watched my first ever Asian film that is in full Mandarin. with English subtitles. The place to watch that is not on a plane.
No.
Learned that from experience. However, it was good.
Yeah.
It was called The Heroine, but it's also known as another name, The Young Tiger,
Interesting.
and also another name that is in Chinese.
Right.
But it was a young Jackie Chan essentially. Very, very simple film about a briefcase that's a purse that's stolen and they're trying to find the purse essentially. But I watched it all in Mandarin with subtitles and it was a really interesting experience. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think I could get into them more because I love Asian films and like kung fu films and things like that. Really, really like even parts of Rush Hour, right? I love Rush Hour. And I think a lot of the reason why I love Rush Hour is like the fighting scenes and the kung fu stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get more into
Have you
them.
ever watched? You should watch all of Jackie Chan's
The back catalogue.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. Bruce Lee as well.
Yeah.
I watched Enter the Dragon back in March time. Loved it. Went and bought it on Blu-ray straight away. But it's all dubbed in English is really weird.
Yeah, those ones are weird when it's like, hello.
Hello. Yeah. It's like Takeshi's Castle. They used to do that as well. They used to do that and then they'd be like dubbed over. I started watching a show called Dark. It's on Netflix. It's all in German. I didn't know.
Oh, I did see that one.
I didn't know it was in German. The first episode's good, but I thought, maybe
What's
I
that
can't watch that. Something happens to a young man's father. Commits suicide, but I don't know if he knows he commits suicide yet. Because he leaves him a note, and he's not to open it until a certain time of the day
Right.
on this date, years in the future. And the first episode, I've listened to the first episode, and it ends with the mother opening the letter and weird things happening because she's opened it. So it could get quite supernatural.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's good. It's in German, it's dubbed and stuff, and the subtitles and that. But once you get past it, you can kind of go with it. It's fine. I'm watching that, but I'm meaning to get into some TV series, man. Like, I really want to. I'm just not a serious guy because I'm so impatient and I'm so like, I like to watch a film and say I've seen it instead of having to watch all these episodes.
Yeah, that's the thing with TV shows, but I think that's why I get through them so quickly because I'm like, oh no.
You have to watch
just
them, yeah.
Bosh.
And because you become more connected to the characters, though, don't you?
Yeah.
That's
True,
the thing.
true.
So I will get on to Stranger Things because I've seen the first season, and I know the third season was ridiculously highly praised.
Yeah, that's what spurred me to do it
Yeah.
now. I heard lots of good things about season 3.
And then Glow, I've seen the first season, but not the second season, and I'm really bad at that. Like, I watched the first season. But I heard a lot of good things about The Walking Dead, actually, and I stopped watching that a few seasons ago.
Yeah, me
So
too.
maybe I should try and catch up.
Yeah, possibly.
Loads of stuff out now, man.
There's a Walking Dead film coming out.
Yeah,
With
with
Rick,
Rick, yeah. It's going to be very interesting. Maybe I'll try and watch it and try and go see it at the cinema.
Yeah.
Another one that is coming out on Netflix soon is called Wu Assassins. Looks good, but I just saw the trailer for the Netflix thing. But apparently it's in association with the Raid films. You seen the Raid?
Yeah.
I've not seen them.
I've seen the first one. There's 2.
Good.
Yeah, mental.
Maybe I'll check them out to watch the series then.
They're kind of like I don't know. The fighting's kind of like John Wick, like quite brittle.
Maybe I'll try and get into them. I don't know. The what? Okay, we'll go to the toilet. We're live. He's going to go to the toilet. It's all right. We'll just hold the fort. That's enough live, actually. That's enough live. Go listen to the podcast if you haven't seen the rest of it.
Yeah.
How do you stop this?